Almost got it. Almost got it. There. That looks even. I think it'll do a good job overall, at least for now. Wait a minute. Is that light on? You turned on the camera already? We're still trying to get things set up. Never mind. I'm Super Slug, and this is Super Slug Reviews, where we go over movies, TV shows, and anything else that interests us. Yes, you! Roll the intro, man. What? We don't have an intro? With everything going on the way it is in the world right now, my buddy over there, I'd like to say Steve, and I decided to start our own YouTube channel. Since we love movies and shows, we figured we'd let you know what we thought about them. I know he's quiet right now, but let me tell you, when he gets started, it's hard to shut him up. We've worked on this set for a whole week and spent all the money he had in his bank account, but I think it looks awesome. I will try to post videos to this channel at least once a week, but I'm very new to this, so don't hold me to that. But anyways, enough about us. Let's get to the very first review ever on this channel. Drum roll, please. No? I'm sorry, folks, but he seems a little bit camera shy. Maybe he'll come out of his shell later. I sometimes crack myself up. The first movie is a movie I saw when I was working at a movie theater way back in 2005. Yes, I am that old, and 2, yes, I know working at a movie theater with salt for a slug is not a good combination, but the pay was decent and hey, free movies! Anyways, stay on point, man. The first movie that we're going to review is Serenity by Joss Whedon. It was based on the show called Firefly, canceled too soon by Fox. At the time, Whedon was mainly known for his television shows Buffy and Angel. Both I loved. So I figured I'd give this movie a shot. Let's say it's okay. Nothing too special. Okay, it has some good scenes in it. Fine. I personally think it's one of the best films ever in movie history. It made me go buy the DVD copy of the show and binge watch it all as soon as I could, and it disappointed me that there was no season 2. For those of you who haven't seen it, shame on you. It's been over 15 years. Why haven't you? For those of you who have, how much do you like it? And if you don't like it, have you been to a doctor lately? Because you might be sick. Anyway, I could talk about the show all day, and probably will in a future video, but for right now, we're going to be going on because this video is getting way too long. The movie starts off with the main villain, called the Operative, reviewing some footage of the Psychic River and her doctor brother named Simon. From the first time the Operative spoke, I knew something was very special about the movie. The way the interactions happened between the Operative and the staff members of the facility, it kept me entertained the entire time. Then, after that initial scene, it goes into the ship of Serenity, where we meet all of the crew one by one. Every one of the actors and actresses in the movie is great, but for me, the two standouts were Captain Reynolds, played by Nathan Fillion, and the pilot Washburn, or Wash for short, played by Alan Tudyk. The banter back and forth with all the main crew members throughout the movie made me feel like they had been on the ship together for years. I don't know if it was a script by Joss Whedon or some ad-libbing, but you could tell that they worked very well together. The film will go into a pattern of having some nice dialogue and then go into an action scene, both with a little bit of humor. Not too much, but just enough, and then it repeats. It might seem predictable in that fashion, but to me, it felt like a good roller coaster. Just when it might be getting down, it picks you right back up. Oh, and I forgot to mention that while being chased by the Operative, the crew has to also deal with Reavers. People say they went to the edge of space and went crazy. You'll find out early in the movie why they were such a bad thing to come across. There were a few times I thought it wasn't the best. One is with the character of Mr. Universe. I hadn't seen the show before the movie, but something to me felt like it was shoved in, and it just didn't seem to fit right to me. Yes, I know, a movie about space cowboys and ships flying around, but a tech guy is a thing that doesn't fit? I know. The other was the involvement of Shepard Book. Yes, I know he was one of the main characters in the show, but in the movie, if you hadn't seen the show beforehand like I hadn't, it lost a lot of impact for me when his scenes happened. The best part of the movie, I thought, were any scenes with the companion and Nara. It had some of the best interaction in the movie and actually made me almost spit out my drink at the humor. It has action, nice dialogue, and like I said, the humor that pertained to the plot. It had it all. The way the movie ends, let's just say it's typical Whedon. Hey, do we have our board up yet so we can show how it's rated? Well, bring it out. This is it? It's amazing! You did an excellent job there, buddy. I rate Serenity a must own on DVD, HD DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, or any other format you can get it on. Until next time. We don't have a catchphrase. Stay shiny. Oh, and for future reference, all my reviews will be spoiler free. I don't want to give anything away, but they'll be just general. Maybe afterwards we could do a spoiler version, but that's for later on. That was great for the first show. I mean, with everything that happened, but at least I didn't get to see all the games, figures, comics, models of all the Firefly items I have. That would be quite embarrassing. What? The camera's still on? Why, you little...